For most of us, training is the fun part when it comes to building muscle. And if your motivation is high and you're a creature of habit, you might find it difficult to break away from your training routine and take a rest day. So, it helps to understand just why rest days are so important if we're going to begin taking them serious. So let's dive into this. When you train, you are damaging muscle tissue. I know that word damaging can sound alarming, but it's what you're doing when you're continuing to increase the resistance you're placing on your muscle tissue. Another way to think about it is you're breaking down your muscle. Now the cool part is, if you allow it time to repair itself, that tissue will continue to grow back even stronger than it was before. This is how your muscles get larger over time. By adding more resistance each session in the form of weights or reps, and then giving those muscles the chance to repair themselves so they grow back even stronger. You can think about it like this. Your body is designed to adjust to the pressure you put on it over time. So if you gradually increase that pressure or tension over time, your body will adjust, building more muscle so it can handle it. But if you don't give it the chance to recover from the stress, all you're doing is continuing to break it down. There is no repair and growth will be stalled. If you don't incorporate rest days, you're only going to grow so much. So take a moment and let that sink in. You're spending hours upon hours working your tail off in the gym, only to stall your progress by depriving yourself of rest. This is why rest days are so vital. Without them, you're not reaching your full potential. So now that you know how important rest days are, let's talk about how to use them. I always suggest that athletes I work with take at least one full day off of training, and if you're really going hard, you should probably take 2. This doesn't mean you have to lay around like a sack of potatoes, although for some of you, you probably should. You can always schedule in an active recovery day. This is where you perform some form of low intensity cardio, and I mean low. No breaking a sweat and killing yourself on the Stairmaster, but moving just enough to get the blood flow through your body. This will help you keep from getting too sore, and it's going to help move the nutrients you take in for the day throughout your body so they get shuttled to your muscles a little more efficiently, thus helping them repair. Rest days are also a wonderful opportunity to catch up on body work, which is a vital component to building muscle. Body work might include stretching, light yoga, theragunning, foam rolling, massages, scraping, cupping, or any other avenue that's going to help break down the fascia so tissue can repair properly. You can think of fascia like a net of connective tissue that surrounds each muscle. When you train hard, just like you damage muscle fibers, you also break down the fascia surrounding the muscle. If you continue to damage this without helping it repair, it will become entangled, so to speak, actually preventing your muscles from expanding. Then it acts more like a restrictive net that's keeping your muscles from expanding into their fullest potential. Hopefully by now this information, you can see the importance of building rest days into your schedule. Rest isn't something to feel guilty about or lazy about. Rest is very productive. Hopefully by now you can see how productive these rest days really are. So don't feel guilty for taking them, build them into your schedule. I always suggest 1 to 2 days a week. If you're like my husband, you might take one every other day. He grows like a weed that way. And so if you got value from this, please like and subscribe. That way you get notified when I crank out some more of these educational videos. And until next time, stay powerful and don't feel bad about resting.